Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, I already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. First things first, happy hump day and happy hump day to everybody that actually woke up. They blessed today. Give your praises to that higher power. Hopefully all of y'all enjoying your mornings. Hopefully all y'all getting through your work days so far. For those who in the areas where it's still hot, just make sure you keeping yourself cool and keeping yourself preserved. Appreciate everybody that tuned in last night for the conversation. Definitely was a good one. Definitely one that was needed. If you missed it, you catch the replay. Shout outs to the Word, D Truth, and shout outs to Hammer Nation for popping in on the conversation last night. And I appreciate everybody that tuned in for the music portion yesterday too. We rocked out. We rocked out. Um, just wanted to chime in with people this morning. For those who is chiming in that was missing it last night, small breakdown. Talked about a few things as far as integrity and all in all scamming of it. Um, Again, some of y'all doing scams that want to put you in the bad seat. Some of y'all think y'all ready for that, but you're really not. You don't really want to face that reality of sitting up or losing a portion of your life because you didn't take the time to put something beneficial into your life. It's time for a lot of y'all to really stop trying to scam and get over. Take that same energy and that same intuition and put it into yourself. Find something that works for you. Find something that you can work with, build off of, and then you move from there. When you are scamming people who actually need these type of benefits, what is that saying about you? You're basically essentially giving not just a blueprint that it's okay to just scam people, it doesn't matter the cause, but you setting yourself up for future failure because now what if that same type of scam happens to you? Again, some of y'all don't be thinking certain things you do, the karmas do come back. They do. Even on that small scale, which is not really a small scale because you're taking a risk at the end of the day. You taking a risk with your freedom because you want to take hold of people's information and use it for the bad. You want to put people in the middle of scams to where you messing up not just their name, but you possibly messing up their credit. You messing up a little bit of everything. My thing is, if you feel like that's the way society works and that's how it's supposed to move, it's not. At the end of the day, again, I'm not going to sit here and waste my time or risk my freedom just to try to get a quick come up scam. It's not going to work. A lot of y'all really paying the price right now. And some of y'all doing fed time because you done got wrapped up. Yeah, if it's something bigger than 100,000, anything over 6 figures, forget that. You already know for a fact. You ain't got the money to pay it back. You're going to be sitting up for a minute. And even when you thought you get the money back, guess what? You still got to pay back all that restitution. Again, sometimes y'all got to think before y'all do things. Just because it might seem like it's good on paper, don't always mean it's going to be good on paper. It can sound good. It can sound good as a suggestion, but then again, it's not. Not a good suggestion at all. Now, I would suggest that some of y'all really just get back to normal living. Get back to finding not just your true passion in life, but find your skill sets or start really utilizing your skill sets. You'd be surprised what you get into. If you're really good with, like I said, you're good with cars, you're good with automotive skills, all that, get into that. It's still decent money regardless. You can mess around and be working. You could be from working in the shop to owning your own shop, depending on how you move and what you decide to put into it.
Hell fucking yes. I
You
was just
know,
telling you a story about that. The
yeah,
documentary I watched.
yeah,
With the Japanese girl that before 40 she retired. She made it her business to retire at the age of 40.
yeah. If you want certain things to go into existence, you gotta wish into existence. You know, but this is the thing. Some people ain't taking that time and ingenuity because they don't believe in themselves. Now I can say this: if you had enough strength and courage to believe that you could scam somebody, you should have that same energy when it comes to building your own life without scamming somebody.
To believe in yourself.
You have to take that. You have to take that moment in time to remember that this is your life at the end of the day. But you're playing around with other people's lives, and you playing around with people who actually need help with these damn benefits, man. You know, it's sad because you scamming Social Security. You know, think about it. Scamming disability. You got people who are really disabled that be having to go through hurdles and hoops just to, just to prove that
They
they
have
need
a
these
disability.
benefits. Yeah,
Look at my homegirl. 3 heart surgeries. She can't even walk by. They really, SSI really told her no.
I know. Well, at some point they're gonna tell you because they're gonna see what it is. It was the same thing with my home. It was the same thing with my homegirl. She looked normal and everything, but she really can't work. Like her condition is so bad, but it's rare. But it's just
Yeah.
like she
And
really
the
can't
shit
work.
is, you know what it
It's with
is?
her. It's more with her attention.
Attentions. But you know what it is sad that she's still going through hoops and shit. They're still denying her, bro. But
Yeah, but
somebody that I know that really don't that person I was looking at, I'm like, yo, you can still work. Like I said
yeah,
real shit, you could work.
yeah. But when you got people scamming, see again, you gotta dictate who really need it, and who really don't. See, with homegirl, see that was the thing. Her own doctor had to come into that spot and tell him, no, listen, you might think that everything is right with her. I can show you right now. He showed her the medical. He
Everything.
showed them the medical work and all of that.
It's
For a doctor to come in and tell
yeah,
you,
it's
nah,
like
this is what
me.
it
It's
is.
like me when I
Come
was
on now.
New York said no to me. Remember when I was going through the whole shit with my kids? They said no to me in New York, bro. When I moved to Rhode Island, bro, they told me yes within days. They're like, yeah.
Mm.
And I was like surprised. I was like, yo, bro, how another state gonna tell me yes, but New York?
But that's because you got to think about it. We a big city. It got so many damn scams going on. And then again, look, they trying to get to it. They really want it to be where it's like, all right, look, unless you really say, unless we, because we don't want to say that you disabled, but then we see you moving around doing. That's just like you saying you can't really walk, but we see you
You walk
carrying
it.
boxes and doing stuff. You scamming the damn government.
I was like, oh.
You got people that are doing that right now, and that's why, to a degree, they
So
giving everybody that hassle on, you know, trying to get the proper benefits because you got people who are scamming and in the worst lights. But then they trying to put a stop to that right now. And at some point they will, because a lot of people think they slick. The ones that's under the radar, you ain't gonna be slick for so long. You're gonna end up slipping up like most people, doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, or you gonna overdo it, and they gonna catch you. You know, almost the same way like with homegirl. You you known for scamming, or you have a repeated history of lying, and that backfired on you.
it's like
It's gonna continue to backfire on you too.
no, that lady with the you know what story it reminds me of a lot? It was a for better or for worse
Mm.
when the blonde the girl tried to scam Richard out of money for slapping her and shit, and the new girlfriend was like, "Baby girl, came out with the papers. This scam you have done it so many times. You want me to call all of them? Because we're gonna win this."
Yeah.
That lady said, "No, I'll drop all charges." I said, "Oh,
Penny, what's going on, my guy?
there's really people out here like that with that kind of mindset." It
Nah,
doesn't surprise me, but at the same time, I'm like, I thought we was as humans over that.
nah, listen. You got people that are literally don't care about nothing. If it ain't for their own personal gain or benefit, they don't care about nobody else. But then again, you setting yourself up again for the kill. I'm not gonna do some damn scam. I don't care if I thought even if I think to do something and get away with it, I'm not gonna try it again. I learned that lesson early in life. And when I did got away with something that I wasn't supposed to even be doing in the first place, I said I ain't doing it again. Because they'll beat my luck.
Karma gonna get my ass.
No. It wasn't even to a point of karma coming back the bad way. It would have been crazier because my mom was like, oh, okay, I got you now. I couldn't prove it, but I got you now, little nigga. You telling me. It was one of those. There wasn't no karma coming behind none. It just, I did something I wasn't supposed to do. And I said, yeah, I got away with it. That's because nobody caught me. I said, it'd be my court. If I don't get caught by the Mom Dukes, I get caught by somebody. It'd have been somebody like that, but then back in the day, oh shit, you know, I caught nephew out here. Just shut up.
Like, why you giving me up? I ain't give you up when you was with sister.
She, what's going on, my guy? Nah, but I'm saying, you know, that this is the problem now.
Not for anything. I wish that would be more right now. Like, remember how back in the days our neighbors used to look out for us and shit like that? Like, I really miss that kind of shit.
That's really because nobody gets to know each other no more. Like, oh, you know, you living next door to a murderer, scammer. I don't know. Riaz, what's going on, my guy? No, but again, y'all got to stop with that shit. Take that time, take that same time and investment in your life and make something work. Stop with all the scamming, man. Shit, you missed a good convo last night, man. Yeah, we talked about it last night. And it's sad. I'm going right back to that. It's sad that, again, you got women like this that make, you got women and men like that that lie and scam and do whatever. It make us as a whole look bad. It's just getting annoying. Because it's almost like you putting the same implements as far as division. Like, come on, man. That leaves a foul taste not just in your mouth, but in a taste of everybody's mouths. Because it's like, what was you doing? What was you thinking?
Nothing.
Nah, what it is with some people, they think if they got away successfully one time, they're going to get away again and again and again. You might get away once, maybe twice. That third time, it'd be your last time. Like, oh, you thought you was slick. Come in. You might miscalculate a step. You might think something is, you might have thought you perfectly executed a plan to do something and it didn't go right. Serious, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in at the like button. Stop asking me about your damn graffiti. My bad, y'all.
At least it's a positive graffiti.
I don't want to hear that. You still,
your presence gives happiness to someone out there.
Put that on the actual mirror. Don't put that shit on the table. My bad, y'all. No, but I'm saying, you know, it's crazy because, again, you went through all of that thinking that, okay, I think I know what it was. That's just my opinion. The money you did get, you running low, especially you unemployed. I got to get back on the scam tip. You probably was good for a little bit. But again, you doing things like that and people are known to see you do that, yeah, it's not going to be no trust there. And honestly, like I said, when you got people pulling stunts like that, they need to go to jail. And not no light slap on the wrist. I wouldn't care if you was a celebrity or if you was a regular Joe Schmo. You put something out there the way it's making public news, viral news, all that other stuff. And then they come to find out it's a lie now. You are supposed to go take that, you're supposed to take that loss. You can't keep sitting there pandering off to people's feelings thinking that this is what it was and then come to find out it wasn't. Like Charles the Word was saying what he said because he said almost the same thing I said. Some of y'all be quick to want to jump out there before you even get the full story. And then for that person that lied and said that I was there when it happened, if you was there when it happened, you wouldn't have even allowed that to happen. Let's get that straight. That's what I'm saying. You do have some weird people out here that do the weirdest stuff sometimes. Even people that just want to be a part of it for the clout chase. You got to stop that, man. You should have known clear as day that was a scam and a half. But you going to go right along with it. Yeah, I was there when it happened. So why you didn't do nothing? So I be saying people got to think before they do things. Again, your integrity is on the line, man. That would be like me saying, "Yo, I'm starting a GoFundMe page. I'm trying to build an indoor studio so I can start doing this, doing production. I want to do this and that and the third. And y'all sending me money wild crazy. and then I don't do nothing. I don't even show you anything of work being done or any of that shit. You're gonna be like, bro, like, or that's like me getting the money from y'all, and then now I'm saying, yo, I need an extra whatever because this is gonna cost whatever. They're like, yo, hold up, we just gave you enough. Wait. You had enough to right there do half of the stuff you had to do. So where's the rest of the money? Nah, shit, I didn't have to see the video. I saw some of the video, but I just did my own research on it. Like I said, she already had a video from back in the day with her talking about, basically saying like the melanated women won't defend us black men. She was going all the way off on that one. I seen a video when she slapped the white dude and was getting all crazy and then started twerking in front of her. There was a couple videos out with her that surfaced, and I'm like, yo, get the hell out of here. You bugged out, lady. Like, and this is what I'm saying. If you hurt in life, don't try to take your hurt out on everybody in society. Not everybody going to fall for that. No doubt, I hear you, baby. Get that money. No, it's crazy though, bro. Like that's why I'm like, nah. That's sometimes that's why I'm saying when you hear certain things before a lot of y'all jump out the window, do your actual research. Do it. Sit back and really think, and then you sit there and get your own. Come on. And now look, at the end of the day, she would have pulled a fast one again, and probably would have got. And then hopefully nobody didn't donate. Like I said, if she did another GoFundMe, hopefully nobody donated. If they did, oh man.
She is for her lawyer.
Nah, she ain't gonna. It don't matter. You put yourself out there like that. You ain't have to lie and just keep because you got a disdain with the people. That's your fault. You need to go get help. That's why I be saying, prime example. Some of y'all be needing help, crying out for help, and don't go get it. But you want to make everybody else pander to your needs, suffer with you. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. Not doing that. Like I said, yeah, there's a small handful of us that don't do what we supposed to do. But again, those ones wasn't taught nothing, and they don't care about nothing. So we can't focus on them. We can only focus on what's going on right now. Really sat here and lied and pulled a fast one and thought the people was going to go for it. Nah, you can't go for that. Again, when you come in here with a blatant lie, man, listen. Look at the reaction. Look at the reaction she got. You had everybody getting ready to get in their bag and their feelings about something, and it was a whole scam. Man, listen, you ain't going through that. Real men and real women are going to know when something is actual, factual, and when it's not. Nah, I know, but that was when she did that. What the first time around, she got the 42 racks. But I'm saying this time, if she did have a GoFundMe, imagine if people donated, and that would be crazy because again, she got donated that much. When meanwhile, it's a dude that lost his life, left his child behind, and didn't get a damn dime, didn't even get $1,000 in the damn GoFundMe. That's what's crazy about it. Some people ain't doing a thorough investigation to make sure this is what it is. Like, all right, let me make sure this is really what it is. You got people that again that will do that. If I got away with it once, I could try to get away with it again. I just gotta attack it from a different angle. Funniest thing in the world, though, again, you was about to really keep. So she got. Well, here's something new every day. It is crazy though, man. Like I said, man, listen, why would you really put yourself out there like that and put your integrity on the line. You bugged out. And if you are an unemployed Floyd, guess what? See, that's the problem. So the scammers mostly be the unemployable people. I'm sorry to say it that way, man. That's crazy. That really is ridiculous, man. Like I said, instead of you taking that same energy and going to try to get you an actual job and produce yourself in life, you're going to keep using the world as a scam and a come up. I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. Some of y'all are really going to links just to try to quote unquote be in them damn Cuban links. Like, come on, man. You really want something in life, you have to produce and go get it. Not take shortcuts and not rob and scam the people and not try to blindside the people neither. Just think about it. Supposing if some of that money that came from them people was elderly folks or victims of actual attacks that thought you got attacked, you would have to give them back their money individually, which you can't. Or the only way you would be able to settle that debt the way you think you would be able to if you did have the money to get everybody that you scammed on that list together and just give back that whole money as a this is what you took, this is what you took, this is what you took. I bet. D Truth, what's going on, my guy? I'm saying. There's no way you gonna tell me that man, telling you society bent up for real. It's bent up in the wrong way. And again, you just try to put light on a situation like this is what it was, but this ain't what it is. You just got caught out there finally. You thought you was gonna keep running this scam like that and it wasn't gonna get noticed at some point. That's a lot of people that's doing that. Y'all doing insurance scams and stuff along that nature, and then thinking at some point you ain't gonna get caught. You gonna keep doing what you do until it reaches a grand level, and then now it's yeah, we got you. Yeah, because you want to do too much. Some of y'all want to focus on money, 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 money. Yes, money does make the world go round as far as you need to make money all year round to keep your bills paid, to keep you in a roof over your head, food in your stomach. If you got kids, keep your kids and everybody else intact, right? Tamika, what's going on, baby? Letitia, what's going on, baby? So yeah, money make the world go around because you gotta pay for things. Gotta pay for the cost of living, so on and so forth. We know that. But they don't make everybody. Money don't make people. People make money. Money can change people, but you can't change money. Oh yeah, you can change money. My fault. You can. Can I get changed for a 20? That's it. But you can't change money. Money don't have no feelings, but you do. Money don't have emotions, but you do. Money is just circulated, and so are you. But you circulate in the wrong type of atmosphere, in the wrong road. Scams like that, I'm sorry. Like, she needs to pay all of that back on both ends. Because again, you probably had genuine people who probably thought you was an actual victim prior to and to recently and really gave money to you. But then again, I'm not going to believe that the same type of attacks are going to happen to somebody more than once. It's rare you get those. I think I watched a Law and Order episode like that. No, but it was based on something true. It was a serial. It was a serial. I can't say the R word, but he kept stalking that one specific victim, and everybody thought she was crazy. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking about?
with Jennifer
Yeah,
Hewitt,
yeah.
and she
They
was in
said,
the basement and
yeah.
shit, and they couldn't catch her for
Mm,
the R, but they caught her for
caught,
the
yeah.
kidnapping because the
No, but they
separation.
caught him for something else too because it was something that happened in Los Angeles.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he
because they
had
still had,
mad
yeah,
camera, he had mad other victims
yeah.
everywhere. He was one of those business guys that used to go from state to state. That nigga had a
Mm.
whole. Remember, that's
It's
what they
rare. I
found.
know.
They found the whole warehouse
I know.
over there,
That's what I'm saying. It's rare you get cases like that where it's going to be attacks, even on that level,
and it
happening
was thanks to the
to
cop.
somebody more than
The
once.
cop was really believing her. That one cop believed her and kept going until look, the girl was
Mm.
right. The nigga used to come in at nighttime and everything. That girl never
Yeah,
used to go out after the attacks and everything. She really became homebound.
yeah. But see, somebody thought that was. I had to tell one of my friends. They thought that episode was fake. I said no, that was based on a real life event.
Most of the stories in Lord Dick Wolf
They'll
has
tell you
said
when
is
there's
he gets
yeah,
inspired for real crimes. He
yeah.
just treats them the shades just because he knows a kid.
No,
But
some of them he really left it the way
they
how it was
are.
reported. So I can respect
That's
that.
why he puts the like no
Mm,
is because he ain't wanna get unsued.
mm.
But the Britney Spears shit was there too. Remember?
But see, with situations like
Mm-hmm.
that though, they
Gotta say.
usually would have the victims of that be a part of the show one way or another. So, but that's almost on any aspect. But there's still, like I said, it's rare. I'm going to believe you got attacked on more than one occasion the same way after quote unquote denying the brother. I'm sorry.
It's the fact that I saw that video of her with the white boy, the way the
Yeah, they
police
got to do that,
targeted it.
Letitia. They got to. Because come on, how you going to keep gaining? No, because come on now. You just literally try to pull a whole nother skin over the people's heads. It might have worked the first time.
It was like better or for
It ain't,
worse.
it
That
ain't gonna
happened.
work. It ain't gonna work again.
That shit happened to Richard.
Mm.
In better or for worse. With what's her name? I forgot her name. It's not bitch name.
That's what I'm saying. It don't make no damn sense though. Like, why would you sit there and go to that lengths
Son, that show
because you
really.
unemployed? Go
That
get
show was
yourself a
really that lady
job.
was rich just because of that scam. Once she divorced the niggas and they didn't give her the half of the
Yeah.
money, she will make the nigga hit her and then sue for domestic violence and all of this. They will
Yeah.
order the thing, and then did she mess with the wrong guy because he had the right girlfriend? That bitch did a whole investigation on her instead. You gonna investigate us, or we gonna investigate you? And if they find out that the bitch has done that shit multiple times,
Yeah, it's the same way like with the car insurance shit. Sorry, y'all. It's like almost the same thing with the car insurance thing. Y'all quote unquote crashing and doing whatever for the money. Like, come on, man. Instead of just
they stopped to like what the.
but then in the same token, if you actually get into a serious one, now you kind of messed up on both ends. Because and now look, if you thought if you was quote unquote working, or you thought you was gonna be able to really move around and get around, you ain't. Now you messed yourself up. Or what happens, God forbid, get out of line and you end up losing a life because of that. I remember a story. I think that was like that. Somebody died in one of the mix of those quote unquote car scams. That crash really got serious, and then they thought it was an actual freak accident. They come to find out, no, it was an insurance scam. I forgot what blew it up, but that's what blew it
That
up.
they
And I'm
did.
just like, no, like, see, this is what I'm saying. Y'all be doing the utmost instead of saying, let me get myself legit and find something to do that I could produce something. Even if you feel you don't want to work for the man, prime example, some of y'all got that mentality. I don't want to work for. Well, then find something that you could produce out here on your own, and then keep letting it work. Like I told somebody, if you interested in and definitely like doing merchandise and clothing and stuff like that, you can do that on your own if you got the money to do it. You'll make a little decent profit and commission off of whatever. You gotta want to get out and go do something. You can't expect the world to always get scammed or get duped into situations like that. This is how I'm gonna get the people to get without. Man, stop that. And even if you are struggling, you probably had some friends. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just my opinion on it. But if she had friends or any real friends that was probably doing something good, they probably was even tell her, girl, you need to get it together. And probably ain't getting it together. probably say, nah, I still got son. I could, uh-huh, on that. Making everybody as a whole look bad in the community because you're making it seem like not just the melanated men, but men, period, are either A, costing you and getting mad because you rejected them, and you making it look like we ain't protecting nobody. When that's just not the case at all. No doubt, I hear you, baby. Yeah, D, true. Everybody still tapping their damn feet. Nah, we had some fun last night, though. Definitely had some fun. Little good time, little good time. We needed that. Talking about this last night really made my scalp hurt on a serious level. Because I'm like, well, damn, at some point, when do y'all stop trying to just scam and just get your lives together? Find out which way you going to get it together. Like, come on now. Like, I would tell somebody this too. You can't hustle forever. You can have a hustle, but you can't hustle. Like, if you think you hustling in the streets forever, it's not going to be like that forever. And if it is, you still ain't going to be gaining nothing. Because at the end of the day, what is that game going to offer you if you ain't put something into motion? Prime example, it was like, look, if you want to be technical, that's just like with some of the biker gangs. Some of them people knew when to get the hell up out of Dodge, and it wasn't because they were scared or because they wasn't dying for the cause. But most of them changed it when they realized, you know what, I got kids now, or I got a family now that really loves and yeah, I got to do better. And sometimes people do get that granted wish to say, you know what, if that's what it really is, then we can allow that. But then they also know too, there ain't no benefits when you living under the law, so on and so forth. Oh, trust me, I watched enough documentaries to know. So again, you just gotta look at it for what it is. There's some things in life that you think gonna be beneficial. It could be beneficial for now, but if you ain't using and utilizing it to some degree, when it's all said and done, that time is running out. Ain't gonna have much to do. You gonna have a whole lot of headache and burden behind that. Why? Because now you're scrambling to try to get something saved or try to get something in your works. When you should have been taking that same time and energy and putting in actual work. Some hustlers know they ain't gonna be hustlers forever and end up actually getting a job at some point. And some hustlers still be working while they hustling.
Hello.
Look at it.
I know I know a lot of OGs like that.
Even if it ain't on an everyday basis, it don't matter.
They got that
they ain't out there crazy.
And got that 9 to 5.
Yeah. No matter
Why?
what they do.
Because at the end of the day, like they say, just because I'm a hustler doesn't mean I'm not a father, I'm not a man, I'm not a husband. There's still other jobs I have. I was like, oh, damn, you right.
Yeah. We see that they try to make it seem like the man don't have a lot of basic No, we got basic and we got extreme responsibility.
That's why
I'll break that down on another day.
That girls that be like, oh, like, girl, let me tell you something. The safety that you got a man got is just different. Everybody got almost the safety. It's just different shit, bro. Stop it. Y'all gonna come about this equality shit, but y'all get mad when that's not the equality we're talking about. Equality means respectfully, I respect how you do your shit your way, but we at the end of the day, the job is still getting done, bro. Women have their ways to do shit, men got their ways to do shit. That is all, bro. And for those that come and say, oh, but I'm not a man or a woman, for those in between,
yeah,
a nigga, job, do your own shit your own way. As long as the job is getting done and we are growing as a society, I don't give a fuck. They start with this whole thing like, oh, he hit me. Well, let me tell you something. You dead ass put your hands on him. What do you think any human gonna react like that?
Yeah.
I do apologize. It's a human freaking reaction. Just how an animal got a reaction, we have a reaction. It's a human reaction. So stop these females that think that they no, stop. Stop it. We all the same, but in our own fucking way. Stop poking people. Stop hitting niggas thinking that they're not supposed to hit you back. Any human being that gets hit is supposed to hit back. I don't care what's your gender or your sex.
You heard that come out her mouth. I ain't
And
saying
I'm a
not a damn
DV
thing.
and I'm a whole DV victim. Tell y'all the truth. I still defended myself. I did my thing was that I didn't start the shit.
No, but see, it's different again.
That was different. But
No,
these women that are out here, y'all really like women like me, y'all a whole trigger for me, bro. Y'all a whole fucking trigger. Be hating y'all. Y'all a trigger.
see, it's the thing though. Like I was sitting there saying this. My
Hate
whole
that
thing
shit.
about this, no, because I say I call it down the middle. I've always been calling things down the middle. World famous, what's going on? Oh shoot, my fault. I ain't even peeped. New sub up in here, I believe, or was that RC? I forgot. Might be Dave's RC. The name changed, but I know you in here though, bro. Uncle L, what's going on? No doubt, she be safe on that road, man. No, but that's what I'm saying. You know, some people ain't gonna be for the madness. Again, it's like if I'm sitting here and I'm believing that you a victim, and then come to find out you're not a victim, I'm not gonna be
I'm gonna be
satisfied
pissed. I'm being
at
pissed
all.
off. I'm
I'm
really
not.
gonna be pissed off because now me myself, just talking myself, I'm gonna be pissed off because as a victim of other shit, I'm sympathizing with you and you just told a lie. So bro,
Opening up that wound again.
you just opened a womb. I had to go to flat. Like what the fuck? You just made me go through a whole PSTD episode, and I try to and sympathize with you. Like, and that shit just heard that you lie about this shit. First of all, you lie. You know
Yeah.
how many people go through this shit and they don't open up about this kind of shit, and you over here lying about this shit? Oh fuck you, bitch.
No, but see, you got some. Look, it's not just women. You got men too lying about certain
Exactly.
situations. So a few of them on here lied about some situations, and even if they didn't lie, the fact that you wasn't real with it at first, and then now you trying to be real with it, you already done set a bad
First of
precedent.
all, to the guy that everything, even TikTok can fucking just sue this lady for defamation because you did as a lie big time and took benefits out of it. So yes, bitch, we could like literally sue
It's getting too much now. That's what I'm saying. Like you going too
for
hard on
emotional
the on.
damage,
Yeah.
giving back the money. You have to give back the money. This man shit that you girl, you should you damn she lucky him that her
Nah,
guardian
look here.
angel, her guardian angel did overtime on her ass, but she's supposed to be in jail.
But
You ain't
see, this
paying
the
none of
thing
that shit.
though. Is at some point she will, or at some point, look here, she will be.
Especially she took government help.
Look here, there's a lot of people doing stuff they ain't supposed to be doing. And at some point, you gonna have to pay that money back. They ain't trying to hear that. And if you don't pay it back, guess what? When you get back in society, you gonna pay it back one way or another. So get prepared for that. Now, unless you know you had something, even if you had something to save, guess what? They gonna take half of that. They gonna freeze whatever you thought you had. Just because, like, oh, okay, we not playing with you. We want our money, sir. Like, we want our money, ma'am. We want our money back, especially if we put money to you and you ain't doing nothing. Same thing with the PPPs and all that other stuff. That's messing with your integrity because now, look, at some point you won't be out there. They're gonna be like, oh shoot. And then imagine you try to go and do something actually legit for a change, and the people don't trust you or they don't. You messing yourself up. You gotta be mindful of what you're doing and think before you do it. I could be in my drunken state and still have a decision to make. And that decision, whether I'm drunk or not, high or not, anything, that depends on me. You still have a small a handful of minutes, even hours to get things in order. You know, hey, you already know where you was going. That's what you wanted to do in the first place. But again, you're not thinking. You got people who probably did donate, whether they was old or young, and you just basically lied to the world. Nah, it's not a good look. Not at all. Saying a prime example, some of y'all that do these scams when it comes to the Medicaid, Social Security, and stuff. When you do come home at some point, you know you do still kind of mess yourself up. You do know that, right? Yeah. Now you gonna definitely go through an extra hurdle. Because now, what if you do end up really getting physically disabled at some point, even before you get home? They ain't gonna see it, but then they gonna remember. This is what you just went to jail for, but you trying to get nah. You still owe us some money. Oh, we gonna give you this, but you gonna be taking your money, I believe. You're like, you gonna pay us. You gonna be paying that nice little bit until they feel they paid off. So again, you setting yourself up to a messed up living when you come home. Why go through all of that? So I'm saying at some point, that's one thing that I feel needs to stop. Stop scamming on all levels, because at some point that's gonna backfire on you. And the ultimate part of the scam is saying, yeah, I'm taking this money right here and I'm doing this, that, and the third with it. And then you don't see no type of proof of me doing anything. That's like me saying whatever money you giving me, I'm going to open up a school. And then I don't open up, or it take forever for me to open up this school. But I kept getting money while I was opening up this. Get up out of here. Come on now. Ah, man. A lot of craziness going on. A lot of craziness. That's why I said this past weekend was a good weekend, a bad weekend, but not too much of a stressful weekend. I feel like it's going to be like that this weekend as well, too. It's going to be good, bad, but not too stressful. Some of the things I really can't stress. I just could really sit there and scratch my head on it, but I can't stress out on it. I can't stress out on it because, again, some people really just don't care. And that's the sad part of us living in a society like that. And everybody get praised for a scam, especially if the scam's successful. But you not getting praised for actually getting out there and putting in the best work for yourself. Only a small handful of praise that, yo, my man over there, stay going to work, stay doing this, stay doing that, stay holding that. Same thing with the little homegirl, stay doing this, stay doing that. That's what's up. There's only a small handful that will do that. Everybody else is all focused on the, I gotta praise you for something negative. Come on, man. I gotta praise you and give you all that good old pat on the backs for, yeah, my son over here doing, I mean, over here, scam king, yada, yada, yada. Like, come on, man. Miss QT, what's going on, baby? That's the saddest part about it, though. I'm doing good. If I can see what this weather trying to do, it just tried to rain, then it stopped. And the sun just tried to come out, then it got cloudy again. Other than that, it's a blessing. Just chiming in with the people this morning. A couple of little things. That's what I'm saying. This is crazy. At some point, those scams are gonna cease to exist because people are gonna be on it now. But again, you are taking away from actual people who do need these type of, programs and assistances. It's crazy, man. You're bugging out.
Well,
I
be hearing that shit.
And even down, it's even couples that scam. Like I said a couple days ago about the couple that kind of scammed this dude. He thought he was coming to meet somebody, come hang out, do whatever. And, oh, we got your cash out. Well, we got this. Like, first of all, that's corny. Y'all both took y'all time when y'all both could have been putting in work to better yourselves and build together. But you want to scam somebody. Now, what if that, and then you stupid because you let the man come to the crib. Now, what if that man would have came back again and decided to just let it off? Y'all playing around and scamming people, and y'all don't even know who's who. You don't know who going through what. And if somebody thought they did something out of the kindness, and this is what it is now, you opening up the wrong can of worms. You bugging out. Am I like that, man? I was taking something, man. Sorry, y'all. I was taking something. All right, y'all. I hear you, Miss QT. You supposed to. You was in that gym. I already know you was up in that damn gym. Thinking you slick, son. Thinking you slick.
I really am boy.
No, but it's really crazy because again, you be like, all right, let me not do this to the people. But then the same token, you still gonna do it to the people. Like, come on, man. Like you gotta pick something. But again, when you are in an imperfect world, it's asking for too much. 'Cause everybody feel, yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna get this piece of the American dream one way or another, even if I got to scam my own sister and brother, and we don't give a damn about each other. That's the sad part about it. That's why I said I didn't get deep into that. I wasn't going to put no emotion to that. I just was going to tell it from a logical angle and from the outside looking in. You embarrass yourself, people around you, your own community. You bugged out. You need to seek some sort of real psychological help because there's something wrong with you that you still was going that deep and that far for the lie.
She probably started believing her lie. That's all.
It
It
don't matter.
happens.
And that's the only thing about it. You'll be in that much denial to the point where you start believing it, but then people ain't going to believe it. There's a lot of people that have risen and fell because of that. And again, it feel like it's not just internet clout; it's worldwide clout. Like everything got to be a clout moment. Something that don't get reported ends up getting reported, but when it do get reported, you still got to do a whole investigation around it just to make sure this is really what it is.
Hmm.
Sometimes it might actually be what it is, and then other times we get what we got the other day and what we been getting. People lying. Y'all keep crying wolf until the wolf actually attack your ass. What you gonna do then? You think the people gonna be nah? They ain't gonna believe it. They ain't gonna believe it until they see your body parts ripped off or something. It's a dangerous game that y'all playing when it comes to the scamming, especially when y'all putting up them GoFundMe's for BS because you too trifling and lazy to get your butt up and go find some sort of work to put into your life. Everything is not going to be a quick and easy scheme. Not everything is going to be a shortcut to success. You have to work hard and you have to definitely put in that type of effort and dedication. Miss T, what's going on, baby? I appreciate you, Miss QT. Appreciate you, baby. You have to put in that time and effort, man. Your life ain't no shortcut. If that's the case, we would all be old by now. Everybody. If it was shortcuts in life, trust me, the kids would come out the womb and be adults already and then be old folks. We know that's not the case. Everything in life is a process. Your growth on all angles, it's a process. And it's sad because you'll sit here and not take the time and effort in yourself and invest in yourself, believe in yourself, encourage yourself day in and day out to say, I can make something better out of myself. But you'll be quick to say, I'm going to scam the next mother. Like, come on, man. That's the mentality some of y'all people have. I don't care if it hurts whoever. I'm all for the money. All right, you can't take the money with you when it's all said and done. It is your time to leave this earth. That money is only going to fill a certain void. Yeah, it's going to pay your bills. Yeah, it's going to keep you afloat. But that don't determine who you are as a person. You let that money change you. You let that money be the core reason of your living. You'll find out because as soon as you get it, you can lose it. Or you could be on top right now, and at some point you want to lose everything. Or you might be the one that end up getting scammed at some point out of everything. And for some that like to watch shows and stuff like that, you better take that from the instance of Snowfall. Look what happened to Franklin. Franklin's only downfall, in my opinion, was having his family be close like that as far as that business aspect. Because now look, majority everybody that was with him turned on him except for his best friend.
The one that was in blood.
Yeah. But that was his ride or die from Jump Street anyway. He even tried to help him at the end and said, nah, I'm good. I'm free from everything. You gotta learn from that situation right there, because look what happened. He was on top. And because of everything that was going on, including within your family, your whole empire crushed.
Sometimes your family is your biggest haters.
That's why you gotta be mindful of business aspects, who you really dealing with, who you Who you doing things with? And if you gonna try to get a loan in any way, shape, or form, it better be for something. Not just for your personal pockets or not just because you trying to keep up with the people. Still trying to keep up with that Jones's quote. I'm trying to get this, that, and that. What, man, listen. You better put that to good use, man. If you say you putting that towards a business or some sort of whatever investment, venture, whatever, you better have proof of that. You don't have proof of that, they will start investigating. They start investigating, you know what comes with that. A lot of people that got wrapped up recently ain't coming home right away. They think they coming home. You are not coming home right away, especially if you got more than what you was projected to get for that damn loan. If it was more than $20,000, yeah, you're gonna be sitting there. You're gonna be sitting there for $20,000 worth of dumbness. Sorry to say it that way. No, and part of it is because we still have. That's what I'm saying. We already getting depleted. My mouth. Wait, I forgot about it. Y'all forgot to warn me, but y'all know my mouth. Put this up real quick. Like I said last night, and I believe that we already getting funds depleted because it's getting sent elsewhere. But then y'all making it worse because y'all are scamming whatever we do have left to try to build and try to be more prosperous. You're bugged out right now. It's time to wake up to a better reality. And listen, y'all fail to realize when you playing around on federal time, it don't matter what it is. Anything that's dealing with feds, you won't be doing that time. You ain't coming home right away. If it got that crucial to where even they got to get involved, yeah, you are not. You definitely ain't coming home no time soon. You gonna eat most of that sentence depending on what they give. And you won't be sitting up for a minute before you even get a whole. No, you won't be sitting up for a whole minute before you even think to get a court date. So that's making it even worse. You're already doing time. Plus, you don't even know what time they're gonna give you because they know they're gonna slay you. They're not playing with that. It's time for some of y'all to realize that. And if you really don't care about your life and you're gonna crash out like that, then prepare for all the consequences. You are gonna reap what you sow when you come home. And if you messed up to the degree where you can't even get back right in society, then guess what? You're gonna have to eat that too. There are stories of people who thought they was getting away with the grand scheme of things, got wrapped up, did their time, and then guess what? Stories that they told was straight up like it wasn't even worth it. I should have just did what I was supposed to do in the first place, and I would have been all right. It's time for y'all to get it together, man, for real. Like this is no longer a joke right now. Some of y'all crying right now because you feel you ain't getting enough or because it ain't enough funds. But then again, guess what? We know where the funds is going. And then the funds that are here to still try to help balance us out, you messing up because you want to scam. Oh, my aunt just died. I need to raise up $50,000 for the funeral. This is that and third. And then people are actually donating to this, and then come to find out you just took that $50,000 for a come up just to do whatever. Like, come on now. A lot of y'all blow yourselves up too because you be right on the same thing that's hitting everybody clip. This damn internet. You're bugging. If I just got a loan, I don't think it should be worldwide news for me to be out here. Yeah, we flash this money. Like you enticing the wrong type of things too when you do that type of stuff. Because again, you got people that are really doing the most desperate stuff just to get something. It's time for y'all to start thinking on that level too, man. Start thinking more safe and more wise. That flashing money on the cameras and stuff like that, after a while, it gets dried up and corny, man. So what? You got money. Everybody got money. Everybody got money some way, somehow. And the ones that don't got money, we see where they at right now. If they ain't locked up or dead, they in these streets right now suffering. I hear you, Charlie. It's the same. It's a nice, decent breeze right now. It's just we don't know if it's going to continuously rain or not because the skies is saying, yeah, it's going to do something throughout the whole day. So we still got a bit of sun out here, which is confusing, but it is what it is. Still a blessing nonetheless. At least it's not 1,000 degrees humid like yesterday. I ain't gotta change nothing. I think some of y'all should change that aspect of thinking for real. Because when it really does get that crucial, what you gonna do then? What you gonna cry to? You gonna have to take accountability for your stuff, man. Come on now. No way you gonna tell me you comfortable with praising somebody for scamming or doing something that they ain't have to do, but you ain't giving the right praises or even taking the right initiatives or taking the right blueprints from the people you see that's actually doing something productive day in and day out. And this is my thing with some of y'all. Some of y'all could build yourselves up even if you feel you don't want to work for somebody. The good thing is having a financial advisor on one end. As long as you know that person is doing what they're supposed to be doing. That's the one thing too. You got to be trustworthy, but you got to make sure you trust the right person with your financials and stuff. But there's some people who thought they trust the best persons and come to find out if it wasn't that they were scamming them themselves. They just wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing. Like, why you not filing my taxes, fool? Like, I'm paying you to do this and you not even doing it. Like, come on. Now I gotta owe these people money or they gonna have to like that's why you gotta be mindful. And if you feel you can't trust nobody, all right, then you gonna be your own gonna be your own financial aid. You're gonna be your own financial seeker. Forget that. Not gonna be doing that. My own financial advisor. Oh, okay, this is what I'm spending money on. This is what I'm not spending money on. Okay. That's exactly what it is, Letitia. You know, and this is what I'm saying to a degree is like, when does it stop? Instead of y'all being leeches in society, why don't y'all get yourselves up and produce something? Even if you take on, look, prime example, you got people that come on this internet, not just YouTube. You got people that come on any type of platform. Some of these people are doing short films, they doing little show series, stuff like that, right? They taking the initiative. And it's not saying, oh, they wasn't working or they ain't. No, they took their money and they invested in something. They felt they got where they wanted to get to, and this is what they was going to produce. They ain't being leeches or parasites. They trying to do what they got to do. You know, this is the alleyway for them to eat and build. That's what they going to do. You know, some of them have been successful. I done got a little web show series that now is generating yada yada yada. All right, I'm making something happen now. Yeah, Miss T, I hear you. Oh no, I know, Letitia. Look, there's a lot of people on here that not just do skits. Some people do actual like you would see almost like how you would see on TV. They do actual movies, shows, all of that.
Oh, yeah.
But again, they are taking their time, they taking their investments, and they not being a leech to nobody. They just producing what they need to produce, and they getting paid to do it. Is that's what you're technically supposed to be doing? You're supposed to be getting paid to do something and not do nothing. Money, look, what's going on, my guy? You know, that's what I'm saying. You dig into some of those backgrounds and see some of the stories of people that actually was building, and you see this is how they was doing it the best way, man. And see, sometimes look, if you feel you really that bad, you need a financial advisor. You better make sure you trust in the right person. And if you feel something is off, do your investigation before you just sign or do anything. That's what you're supposed to do in life. Before you sign or do anything that you feel could, you better look at it and read it. You don't read it, you don't know what you're setting yourself up for. But if you know what you mostly spending your money on, you just gonna have to cut back on it. Prime example, some of y'all spending your money, even if it is, all right, look, I'm supporting my habit. But if you know you got other things you gotta take care of, I don't think you should be spending damn near all of that on that. Period. Some of y'all don't even realize y'all spending money wild crazy just by buying liquor every day or buying liquor too many parts of the day. Again, you just gotta know what you gotta know what it is that you're spending your money on. And once you see you stop doing certain things, you'll see your money start looking a little bit better or it'll start looking back to where it was before. You just gotta know what it is you're spending on. You gotta know what's a necessity and what's just I'll catch down a rebound. That's how I was doing it. I know if I needed certain things, yeah, I was gonna get it. But if I knew other things I ain't really needed at that time, I'll get it around the board. I'll get it at some point. But I still put it into existence. I don't just sit here and just doubt myself either. It's one thing you're never supposed to do is doubt yourself. But you're still supposed to live within your means. And some of y'all just you're overdoing it. But some of y'all are actually progressing and getting the help you need because it is crucial. You're not gonna sit here and say, "Well, damn, why am I broke like this every month?" And you ain't realizing throughout the whole month you spending money on things that you really didn't need. That's like if you spending your money on outside food all the time instead of just racking up what you need in your crib. Why you where you think your money went to? And it's not saying, look, you got habits, you do what you do. But don't let the one habit be the force of you blocking your financial blessings. That's just like if I know, prime example, I know where most of my money going. Oh, I know if I feel I gotta cut back on certain things, I know when to cut back. But then again, I know to make sure I got enough to hold me down. I ain't gonna have to worry about nothing. Like, yeah, I won't see you till next week. Like, I won't see you till next week. Maybe next month. Who knows? But it does depend on your habits and all of that, though. It does. Some people would say they got shopping habits. Okay, you just got to make sure you're not shopping every time you see something that you feel, unless it's on sale. That's different. All right, do what you got to do. But if you know it's expensive to a core, nah, don't set yourself up. What's more important, that $200 outfit or $200 at least worth of food in your house? Don't sit there and set yourself up like that. What up, yo? Like, don't set yourself up for that failure. Again, you want to sit here and get crazy. You going to buy this $1,000 outfit, and you ain't even got $50 worth of food in your refrigerator. You gonna be crying later. I'm out here looking all fly, and I can't even afford a cheeseburger if I wanted to get something outside. Y'all got to get y'all priorities straight. Some of y'all just look. It's hard to try to budget certain things, but there's always a way in the loophole to do something. I'm messing with you, Miss T. I know. I'm just saying. No, you have some people who have that problem. They foolish like that. They would rather go get this than to make sure that their house is taken care of.
Yeah,
And that's on both ends. I've seen this happen. Like, yo, dude, didn't you just yo, son, wait a minute, hold on. I got what? Didn't you just have money? Yeah, man, but so I had to get that outfit, son. I had to yo, bro, I had to go get that car leased or I had to go get this. So that was more important than making sure man, y'all get your priorities straight. I'm talking about for those who need to get it straight. Get your priorities straight before you end up in a bankruptcy type of situation. Y'all gotta learn how to utilize your credit the right way, just like you gotta learn how to utilize your money in the right way. It's crazy though. Miss T, you got some people who do, surprisingly. That's what I'm saying. Depending on what it is man, listen, better be for the good. If it ain't for the good, just leave it. There's some things that at some point, guess what? You'll be able to get them, even if it's not right away. And sometimes it's good to look here. That's because everybody sees something. Everybody wants the same thing. I don't try to go after the same things I see everybody else go for. I go what fits me. I go with what fits with me, and I keep it pushing from there. Oh, you want them $300 sneakers? I think I want these $100 sneakers. Well, matter of fact, I can get two pairs for that 100. I get two pairs probably for the $150, and they still gonna be good quality, same grade, all that. I ain't gotta worry about the same thing you just worried about. While you just purchase one item, I just purchased 2 to 3 items. It's about balancing out some places. That's it. Sometimes you just gotta do your own little research. You go around and find you some mom and pop spots. Oh shoot, this shirt is like $30 cheaper than what I would have paid for in that main store. You know what? Let me get two of these. Like I told y'all last time, caught the only come up. Damn shirts the two shirts that I got was supposed to be damn near $70 for two of them shirts. Got that for the whole dub. That was the come up right there. So I'm saying you have to balance yourself out one way or another. The things that are important, supposed to make sure that you keeping yourself afloat, keeping yourself where you need to keep yourself. You know. And again, some of y'all got to stop being leeches in society and stop pandering and using society for your money woes and everything else. You're gonna have to eventually start doing the right thing on your own. Can't look for the world to hold your hand. Can't look to scam the world, and you definitely just can't look at anybody else when things start going down and you get messed up in the long run. You gotta take accountability. And again, you do have time to think before you do. If you think this is not going to be the right course of action, don't take it. But if you feel you don't care, just expect the consequences behind it. That's it. It's not going to be too many people that's going to be with that. Oh, you just scared me. You think I'm not going to get my get back one way or another? Now I'm getting mine. Then again, you'll have people that if they feel they've been wronged by you, guess what? It will be a civil suit on it. They ain't playing. Not playing with y'all though. Now they starting to get tired of that. And then again, look, you have people who are actually suffering that need these helps. And they ain't getting it because people like you are making it worse for you. You have to start being more beneficial in your life and find out what works in your life. Oh, messed up. You gotta think about what's important. Is my beneficial wealth and my spiritual wealth better, or me going to jail because I try to pull a fast one on everybody? And that karma comes back on all angles. It definitely come back even on your family. Because if you scam the wrong people, oh, trust me, they coming to collect one way or another. They gonna collect because they mean that. Oh man. Hold on, what was this? Man, everything is on a spike and a rise right now. And this is another reason why a deficit that we have is in effect. Because yeah, too many people with too many different scams, and then the money not being paid back one way or another. So essentially, the people who really are going to need this are going to either have to wait a minute, or they ain't going to get as much they feel they should get, or that they know they're entitled to get, because Funds, man, listen, funds running low. And then essentially you are messing up the future for the long run. That's what you're supposed to do, Miss T. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're supposed to. Some people stay afloat because they humble. They know when to make certain moves and investments. They know when to not be stupid. And even if they think they're going to donate to something, they're going to do their research first before they donate anyway. Damn, Miss T. That's what I'm saying. Like you know, at some point you gonna reap what you sow. You out here scamming. At some point, if you don't get scammed, you are gonna get wrapped up in the midst of a scam. You know, it is time to start really believing in yourself. Know that you can do something greater than just scam and get over on people. It's time to stop being the proverbial leeches. And see, there'll be people that say, "Oh, I hate leeches," but then they probably leeching. Prime example: if you always want to be amongst a certain crowd, but you don't never got nothing to put in it. You don't never got nothing to put into the cipher. You don't not got nothing to put in the festivities of anything that's going on. After a while, people will get tired of you. And at some point, you gonna get tired of yourself being broke. You're gonna get tired of yourself getting looked at or getting, "Hey, yo, man, get up out of here. You know you're not a part of this." At some point, that's what ends up happening. I've seen some people really thought they was gonna be able to cling and be freeloaders forever, and then they realized when everybody started cutting them off, and everybody stopped being around them. Man, it ain't nobody changing up. It's not nobody changing up on you. It's the fact that you won't get up and do something with yourself. It's the fact that you think somebody got to hold your hand and keep. Look, there's a difference. Yeah, friendship. If you need it, I got it. Yada yada yada. I understand that. But you're not going to want to be around somebody that's constantly always needing, and wanting. Like, come on, that's too much, man. So what, you going to sit out here and be a leech to people, or you going to sit out here and just keep trying to hustle and bustle to get something to do what you going to do now? I do something better, man. That freeloading and that scamming and that leeching off society, it don't work, man. And if you leeching on a grand scale, guess what? It's not going to work for you. Definitely not going to work. You're going to be sitting on the outside trying to look in. So get yourself together. Some of y'all claim y'all want to lace your pockets. All right, well, lace your pockets the legit way. Don't lace your pockets off the dime of others. You're not supposed to do that. Hammer, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. No, this is the accountability that needs to be taken now, though. If you start doing too much now, it becomes an issue. When you doing too much scamming, you end up getting scammed. You scamming your life. You scamming your life because you trying to scam others. That don't sit well with some people. And some people will actually go to the furthest of distances just to let it be known that they're not playing. If you tuck something from them, they're going to take it back one way or another. We've seen this throughout history. Hope your whole machine blow up because you was not thinking about coming over here. My bad, y'all. Work y'all was supposed to do Sunday, y'all doing it today. Scalp hurt. Pardon all the interruption in the back. She be ignorance like that. I be ready to throw stuff at people, but it is what it is. Let you do your job. And I'm saying it really is something you should be trying to put into your mind. You're not gonna be able to hang on to people for life. At some point, you gotta branch off and be your own. The same way, like you can't rely on your moms and your pops forever. You can rely on them for all the emotional and the whatever and the spiritual support, but everything else you gonna have to do on your own once you get a certain age. You can't hang on and leech on to them forever. I don't care if you're coming from the richest background. At some point, you're gonna wanna do something that's beneficial and makes you feel a part of life. This is why we got a lot of dead spirits now, because some people are leeching, or if they not leeching, they just don't feel something in life that they should be feeling. They don't feel that sense of accomplishment. They don't feel that sense of urgency. So this is what we see. This is where we get the scammers from. They don't have no sense of integrity, no sense of urgency to put something great in their life, and they don't want to be great in life. And if they do, they want to take the shortcut to greatness. There is no shortcut to greatness. You are going to have to go through a lot of different things in life. You're going to have to. Growth don't just happen overnight. It is a process and it takes time. But you are supposed to make sure you're using that time properly. Get into whatever it is you think is going to be your niche, and you move from there. Again, you shouldn't be trying to benefit off the dime of others who actually need it. That's not the way the world works. It's not the way society works. So if you would scam, I would say this: if you want to scam a random person, you would scam your own brother, sister, or your family member. So what does that really say about you? You are willing to even lose family ties and all of that just because you that focused on the money aspect of it. I gotta get this. I gotta get this. Even if you feel you do have a goal in life and that's the reason why you trying to get where you need to get to, you still gotta work the right way. You have to take the beneficial path. You're gonna go through some ups and downs. You're gonna take some losses, but you're gonna also take some major victories. That's the part of life. That's what makes life beautiful because you have golden opportunity to put whatever into your life and make it work. But if you're not thinking on that aspect, you're not thinking further than just a quick dollar. And that quick dollar could be here quickly and can be gone quickly. Don't forget that part. Not willing to be your best self, you shouldn't be scamming nobody else for your own personal gain. Because it do backfire. And you get all angles of the karma. You're gonna get backlash from the people that you took money from. You're gonna get backlash from the public in general because you put something out there that was false. You did something that was too false. You know? Miss Eve, what's going on, baby? Saying time for y'all to start really putting your brains into motion. Stop using the small percentage, use the big percentage of your brain. Think about multiple alleyways you could be traveling. That's going to get you somewhere if you feel that's what you want to be. You want to be on top of that hill in your life? Okay, you got to climb that hill. You can't take no shortcut. You take the shortcut, which would be a helicopter, plane, or whatever. Okay, you got to the top, but how long you gonna be able to stay on top? You still gonna need things on the way up. You're still gonna need growth on all angles. That's why it's always best to start from the bottom and work your way to the top. Life don't come as a shortcut. Yeah, you can get certain shortcuts, certain hacks in life, but everything else you're gonna have to put in the time and the effort, day in and day out. You have to build yourself. You shouldn't be building yourself just to be a scammer. You definitely should be building yourself to be a narcissist out here. And I'm sorry with that situation. I'm bringing it back up. That was a narcissistic behavior, in my opinion. Because again, you was trying to cause and leave a bad taste in the community's mouth. When in the long run, you got found out to be a whole con artist. And again, that looks bad on you because somewhere down the line, when you think to go legit or do something legit, the people ain't gonna trust you. Not gonna be able to look at you the same way. And you better think before you do things. Again, get into areas where you know you could utilize and gain something, and not just think of it from a scam aspect. Even if you decide to get into financial bookings and all that other stuff, right? Don't get into it just because you think the money lucrative or you think you can skim something off the top. You're not going to be able to keep doing certain things without it being noticed at some point. If you don't believe that they are paying attention or circulating or they know what's what. It's just like you trying to skim a casino. They gonna know at some point that money is being missing. I don't care how much money is being made. At some point, they realize that when numbers look or they don't seem right, they being scammed. It really is time for y'all to start paying attention to what's going on in your world. See what you could be a part of. You can even be a part of shaping the world better. You have to want that though. I hear you, Miss E. So I gotta go in tonight. Got me a little 13 hour night, but it is what it is. And I'm off tomorrow, so I'm happy about it. I don't care. You have to wish things into existence. You have to speak it, and you have to believe in it, and you have to go out and go get it and make it happen. You're not gonna be able to make it happen if you're sitting here just scamming the world. Not gonna be able to make it happen if you just trying to get one up on the people day in and day out. Fraudulence at an all-time high. And for those who've been watching me since my first upload, I've said the same thing. A lot of y'all, your time is coming up. One way or another, your scamming ways of scamming the people in the world, especially hardworking people, is coming to an end. You might not see it, it's coming. And when it crashes on you, you ain't prepared for that get back up. You messed up. Focus on what's important. Whether you working legitly or not, whatever it is you're doing to get money, you better make sure you saving for the right things and that you ready for whatever in case there is a certain recession going on. Better think about what's important and what's not important. If right now food is more important than your clothes, better make sure you stock up on food. If your bills is more important than clothes and this, then make sure your bills is paid. Paying a medical expense in case you had to pay a medical expense, so on and so forth. If that's more important than the newest pair of sneaks and the newest outfit, pay that medical bill. Again, get your priorities straight. Know what you want and what you need. Know what you're willing to work for. Know what you're willing to accept and not accept in life, and then you move forward again. I can't say it in no other way. Because again, you setting yourself up for the ultimate failure when you not thinking. Again, you gotta think before you do. You have you have time and critical time to actually get something in order. It's up to you though. And because you might have either been hurt one way or another, you might have been scared one way or another. That don't mean the world has to suffer that same pain you suffer. There's certain things in life that guess what? You're gonna learn that. That's gonna be a learning curve. That's gonna give you that open eye to what to expect from now on. Not from everybody, but from people that seem like it's too good to be true sometimes. I can say and offer you this investment on this, that, and the third, and then come to find out you ain't even getting what you thought you were supposed to be getting money wise. I'm getting the money. You might get a slight commission, but I'm getting mostly all the other money. Nah, that ain't right. If we doing something together, it should be down the middle. And then see, this is why a lot of times too, some of these scammers get caught. Because at some point they mess up. Some of these people feel, oh, this one got more than me. Nah, son, he got more than me. Nah. I'm not getting this, man. Listen, this whole operation coming to the end. Straight up. You gotta think, man. Really think though.
Yeah, two NBA players come out of that and they took it down.
Crazy. It happens, but it is what it is. This is what happens when people don't get involved either. That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be. I gotta scam you. I gotta get one over on you because it was one done to me. Some of y'all gonna have to get in control again of your emotions and get in control of things in life that you need to. You know, right now things is changing for the worse, but it could be changing for the better if we just get it together. And again, for you people that love the scam, at some point the scam does run dry. The scam does stop working. You might end up getting caught. If you don't get caught, guess what? If you didn't benefit the whole time you were scamming, your life is going to be in shambles. Now you got to pick up the pieces of your life. And certain things you think you want to pick up is going to be too late to pick it up. Those opportunities are going to be gone. You're scamming your own life basically when you're not putting nothing real critical and constructive in your life. And this is what I'm going to say before I get up out of here because it's almost about that time. I got to start making sure this chicken is defrosted. Try to see. I feel like making chicken palm, but I'm gonna see how this pan out. Let me see how this pan out. But again, I'm going to say this before I get up out of here. Time and energy that you wasting worrying about scamming the next hard-working man or woman, you could be taking that same time to invest in your life a more opportunistic way, without hurting nobody, without hurting yourself in the long run. Again, your benefits in life do depend on you. The choices you make in life depend on you. If you're making calculated choices that's good for you, you'll always reap the benefits. If you're making opportunities that's gonna be bad for you in the long run, you gotta take whatever karma comes to you. That would be the equivalent if you thinking you taking from somebody or you borrowing money from, let's say back in the day, you borrowing money from the mob. They want their money. Even if it was a small amount that you took a loan on, they gonna want extra on that. You don't get that up, you already know what time it is. You either was getting broken bones or you might have died. And I'm sorry, some of y'all at some point are gonna realize that people ain't playing around with their money no more. And if the law don't get you, somebody else from the law of the land is gonna get you. Think before you do things. Love your life, live your life, but be productive in your life as well. But this was a good talk and a conversation with the people. Just wanted to chime in with y'all for the morning. Um, I'm gonna try to see if I can do some music. If not, I'll be back tonight with the open panel. But hopefully somebody got something out of this today. And shout outs to everybody of the Eulogy family, and shout outs to the new members of the Eulogy family. Like I said, we definitely gonna be building. We gonna be definitely bringing the best awareness and content possible out here. And I do appreciate y'all for tuning in. I didn't have to, but you was. For those who might be coming in or might just be sliding in, you can catch the replay. I think we'll delve into this a little deeper tonight, though. But definitely was a good one. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. And I'll definitely see if I can try to put some music in there today. We'll see. And if not, like I said, I'll be back tonight for the discussion. So y'all enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. Keep that third eye open as always. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.